Trump meets with President Obama and with the Republican congressional leaders. Have Trump's aides already been in touch with Russia? CNN Chief National Security Correspondent Jim Sciutto is joining us. Jim, there were toasts to Trump's election victory in the Kremlin. Has the groundwork already been laid for a new relationship?
Well, the Trump campaign is denying these contacts, but Russian officials are saying that they did happen during the campaign. To be fair, State Department said today that these kinds of contacts, not unusual for both nominees to reach out to key nations in advance of election. That said, and it is fair to say that this is somewhat different since Trump often went very far outside the lines of U.S. policy on Russia and had advisors with unusually close ties to Russia as well. Now today, Russia giving more details of those contacts with the campaign.
During a campaign in which Donald Trump often praised Russia and its president.
Wouldn't it be nice if we actually did get along with Russia?
Today, Russian officials said the Kremlin had been in regular contact with the Trump team. Russian Deputy Foreign Minister Sergei Rybakov telling Russian media, quote, "Obviously we know most of the people from his entourage. Quite a few have been staying in touch with Russian representatives." The Russian Foreign Ministry said Russia's goal was better relations with the U.S.
During this entire period, we not only sent some signals through some representatives or private messages, it was our clear position that we are ready for cooperation and working together and establishing normal relations.
Trump spokesperson Hope Hicks said the Russian account is, quote, not accurate. Some Trump advisors did make public appearances in Russia during the campaign, including possible cabinet appointee retired U.S. General Michael Flynn, who sat right next to President Putin at a Russian media gala last December, though before he took on a formal campaign role. And throughout the campaign, Trump spoke of better relations with Russia and openly questioned the U.S. intel community's assessment that Russia was behind cyber attacks targeting the U.S. election.
They always blame Russia, and the reason they blame Russia is because they think they're trying to tarnish me with Russia.
Now, however, his intelligence briefings will include the same level of classified intelligence that led the White House to name and shame Russia for the cyber hacks.
As he starts receiving briefings from the national security agencies, there's going to have to be a greater understanding of the Russia challenge.
That challenge includes Russian support for the Assad regime in Syria, continued Russian military activity in Ukraine, NATO allies worried about Russian aggression in Europe, and threatening Russian military activity near U.S. ships and aircraft.
A source with the Russian government tells CNN that it also contacted the Clinton campaign, which sent a team to Moscow for high-level meetings. This according to that Russian source reached by CNN. The Clinton campaign declined to comment. But Wolf, again, State Department says it is normal for both campaigns to reach out, particularly with key nations like Russia. But, of course, the difference here is, and this is a big question mark under a Donald Trump administration, he's expressed big differences with U.S. policy on Russia. Will he follow through with those differences as president?
Jim Sciutto, good report. Thank you very much. Coming up.